Hello my dear students, now we are coming actually the study of electronic configuration of elements from Z is equal to 1 to Z is equal to 30. Okay, what is Z you should know. So Z is already we have done atomic number. Z is atomic number of an element. Atomic number of an element. Atomic number of an element which will give you the number of electrons. Actually it will give you what it will give you actually exactly the number of protons it will give you. But since in a neutral atom we will be having number of electrons will be equal to number of protons, and hence we are going to consider that point here. Z is atomic number of an element. Okay, and hence they are going to give you write the electronic configuration of an element with Z is equal to. Okay, that Z is atomic number and A is atomic weight, even though atomic number is not there for you, but according to a new syllabus, but just I have covered that also because of this reason, because you should know what is the symbol for atomic number. Now, electronic configuration of elements we are going to do in two methods or two ways. Electronic configuration of elements, okay? So, electronic configuration, that is distribution of electrons systematically and scientifically. Electronic configuration is represented. Electronic configuration is represented, okay, in two ways or in two methods, whatever you want. In two ways, ಎರಡು ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, in two ways or two methods. In two ways or two methods. Okay? So what are the two methods and two ways? The first one is, what are the two ways or two methods? The first one is, what is that? The first one is, and this is important for you as usual, this you should know. First one is, okay, N, L, X method. NLX type, NLX type or NLX method. NLX type, okay, or NLX method. NLX method. Okay. So what is the meaning of this? The meaning of this is where N is already you know number of orbits, and always N will be equal to, that is N will be equal to positive integers 1, 2, 3, 4, continue. Okay, so this is orbit. N stands for orbits. Then what is L? Where N is equal to, L is, okay, name or letter, whatever you want, where L is letter or symbol, whatever you want. Letter or symbol. I think better to take letter kinta no, symbol is best. Where L is symbol of suborbits. Symbol of suborbits. Symbol of suborbits. That is S, L will be equal to S, P, D, F, G, etc. So, N will show number of orbit, L will show symbol of suborbits, S, P, D, F, G, and your X is important for us. X is the number of electrons. X is the number of electrons. Number of electrons, okay? Number of electrons present, okay, in the suborbit. Present in the suborbit. Present in the suborbit. Okay? So remember, N is your orbit, L is suborbit. These two we are not interested during calculation. We are only interested in this because this will give you the number of electrons present in the suborbit that we are going to calculate. Hence, during electronic configuration, we are going to add only the power or the indices of the configuration. Okay? So, what is the meaning of NLX? Okay? The NLX means N, okay, LX. NLX means, what is the meaning of NLX? NLX means X number of, NLX means X number of electrons, X number of electrons are present, X number of electrons are present where? Are present where? In L suborbit. In L suborbit or orbital they are going to use. In L suborbit, okay? So, belonging to, okay, which orbit? Belonging to nth orbit. Belonging to nth orbit. Belonging to nth orbit. And hence, this configuration meaning is orbit, suborbit, and number of electrons. Okay? So, this means this is the meaning, and you can also have the meaning like this. This is orbit, we should write the number, orbit, then comes suborbit, then comes suborbit, and here comes number of electrons. Number of electrons. Number of electrons. And you know very well, orbit is represented by number and suborbit is represented by symbol. And these will be number of electrons. Okay? So this will be number 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will be symbol SPDF. So this is what you mean by orbit along with the suborbit, and then we are going to have, this is what you mean by electronic configuration. That is one method. Okay? So this will give you this NLX. This NLX method gives information about only three quantum numbers. Information about only three quantum numbers. Okay? Because we can know L, you can know L, and depending upon the number of electrons, orientation we can know. Okay? 3 electrons means px, py, pz. So only we get 3 quantum numbers, that is N, L and Mx. So this is, my dear students, remember, electronic configuration is represented in 2 ways or by 2 ways. Is represented by 2 ways or methods. First method is called NLX method, type or method, that is orbit, suborbit and number of electrons. Already written here, orbit, suborbit, number of electron, where N is number of orbit, which is a number only. L is symbol of suborbits, s, p, d, f, g, and X is the number of electrons present in the suborbit. And if you want example for this, if you want one example, for example, 3d5 means, what is the, they may ask in the examination, what is the meaning of 3d5? 3d5, is, what is the meaning of this? So 5 electrons are present in a d suborbit of 3rd orbit. The meaning of means 5 electrons are present, 5 electrons are present in d suborbit or orbital, d suborbit of 3rd orbit, So one thing you should remember, S3 is not allowed, P7 is not allowed, D11 is not allowed, F15 is not allowed, because their capacity maximum already are given. So this is one method. And the second method is better than this. The second method is, we are going to say, that is, second method will be, second method is box type. Second method is box type. Second method is box type or method, box type method. Box type method, or it is orbital type. Or orbital type. Box type or orbital type. Here we are using directly orbitals. Orbital type. And which type of orbitals we are going to use? We will not use the shape of orbitals. we are using orbitals in the form of box. Remember? So boxes are fixed for the orbitals. We are not going to write spherical shape for S, dumbbell shape for p orbital, and double dumbbell and dumbbell for d orbitals. We are not using the shape. And what we are doing here, okay, in this method or here, orbitals are denoted by in the form of boxes. Okay? In the form of boxes. Okay? How many boxes will be there? That will be the degenerate orbitals in the number of boxes. Okay? If you want, for S suborbit, the orbital diagram will be, there is no degenerate orbital. So this is what we write here, S. It may be 1s, it may be 2s, it may be 3s, it may be 4s. For everything, only one box. That's all. But below we are going to write here 1s, 2s, whatever that may be. Then for p suborbits, for s orbits, for p suborbits, we are going to have 3 degenerate orbitals, and hence we are going to write. So 1, 2, 3. So this is any p orbital. There is no necessity of writing px, py, pz. If you write p, it may be 2p, 3p, 4p, any p orbital. Which p you have to write here. Okay? Then for d orbits, for d suborbits, we are going to represent it by, for d suborbits, the box type notation will be, so there are 5 suborbital degenerate orbitals, and you are going to write. Okay? So that is 1, 2, 3, okay? Almost they should be equal, that's all. Let us try as much as possible. Okay? So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This represents any d orbital starting from 3D. 3D same shape, 4D same shape, 5D same shape, 5 boxes. Okay? And for the last one, so this is for s orbitals, A, B, C, and then D. For F orbitals, for F suborbit, we are going to denote it by, we are going to denote it by same, there will be 7. There will be 7 degenerate orbitals. What they are, we don't know, because they are complicated in shape, and hence we are going to write a representation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is any F orbital. F starts from 4. So this is any F orbital. So this is what we are going to use in box type method or orbital type. The individual orbitals or degenerate orbitals are shown in the form of boxes. So suborbit, S orbit, only one orbital, it has no degenerate orbitals, and P has 3, D has 5, and F has 7. So this is a better method, okay? So this box type configuration, this box type or orbital type, this box type or orbital type configuration is better. Configuration is better than NLX type. Why? Because it gives information about spin quantum number also. It gives information about spin quantum number also. Spin quantum number also along with okay, 3 quantum numbers, along with 3 quantum numbers, that is N, L and Mn. Spin quantum number, that is your MS. Spin quantum number, that is your MS. Spin quantum number, MS or S. Okay? So this is the box type method or orbital type, but in practice we are not using this because it is very tedious writing boxes. So 5 for D, 7 for F, it doesn't look decent and it doesn't, okay, usually it comes, hence practically, normally NLX method is used, okay, in practice. And box type, especially they may ask you, write the box type, then only you have to write box type. But I'll give both configurations, okay, up to 10 I will give both box and NLX type. But afterwards we are going for, after NLX type will be continued, because actually in the earlier you are expected to write Z is equal to 1 starting from hydrogen 2, okay, 52 elements, but at least now they are requiring minimum 30. That means hydrogen to zinc, okay. You will get the configuration from Z is equal to 1 is hydrogen, so element hydrogen 2, okay, that is zinc at present, hydrogen to zinc, okay. At least you have to remember this much configuration with 2 exceptional configuration. And then important note you should remember, already I told you, that is the note which you know very well. What is that? Note, okay, maximum capacity, okay, maximum capacity of S suborbit is 2 electrons 2 electrons. Okay? That is 1s1, 1s2. So s3, s4 not allowed. s3 not allowed. Okay? s3 not allowed. Because maximum capacity is 2 electrons. So you can have only 2. s3 is not allowed, or I will write 2 electrons, that is maximum s1, 1 to 2. That's all. Okay? Then maximum capacity of p suborbit is 6 electrons. So that is P1 to 6. P1 to 6. And the maximum capacity of any d orbit, suborbit, is 10 electrons. That is D1 to 10. D1 to 10. Okay? And maximum capacity of F suborbit is 14 electrons. That is F is equal to, okay, 1 to 14. 1 to 14. And hence they may ask in the examination, phi S3, P7, D11, F15 are not allowed. Are not allowed. The answer is very simple, because any s orbital, you can write here if you want, capacity of any 1s, 2s, any s orbital, or any p orbital, any d orbital, any f orbital. And s will start from, this is 1s. Remember, this is a 2p. Minimum 2, no 1p is there. This will start from 3d. No 1d, no 2d. This will start from 4f. So S is the first orbit, P is the second orbit, D is the third orbit, and F is the fourth orbit. So they will start from minimum second, third, and fourth. This you have to remember, dear students. With this background, we are going to write the electronic configuration of elements from hydrogen to zinc minimum, and in that two exceptional you get chromium and copper. Okay, that I will continue in my part 37. If possible, I will try to finish it. Otherwise, 37, 38 may be the end of this chapter. Thank you.